Don't bother me, I'm working. Don't bother me, I'm working.
What's going on, y'all? So thank y'all for coming back again today for my cleaning business video today. And I'm going to pick right up where I left off yesterday. Yesterday I threw a throwback video up with me and Fabio. And under that video I got a comment from Kingston who was asking, how do you charge for supplies and stuff like that? So like paper towels, trash bags, that type of stuff. So usually how that works is a customer will supply all of the paper products and the trash bags and stuff, and whenever it runs low, you just leave a little note for them letting them know that it's running low, and they just restock it, and you just they resupply it for you in the closet, and then you will turn around and stock it as you clean when necessary. However, there are certain instances where certain accounts will want you to provide paper products and or trash bags and stuff. So in those particular instances, how you would go about charging for it is simply, you need that while you're doing the bid, before you do the bid, as you're doing the bid or whatever, you need to go figure out how much it would cost you to get the supplies. Alright, so hopefully you're going to like a wholesale distributor or something. You go figure out the price that it'll cost you, and then you can either upcharge them on those supplies, or you can just pretty much charge them exactly what it costs you to get it. You know what I mean? However you want to do it. But you got to make sure that whatever you're charging them for is enough to cover it, going to get more, okay? And then you also need to kind of configure how many times do you think you will need to order new supplies for that account. So if it costs you $30 to restock paper towels every time that you need to order some paper towels, and a case costs $30, then you need to figure out, well, am I going to order a case twice a month or once a month? Because if it's once a month, then you only add an extra $30 a month to the monthly bill. But if it's twice a month, then you do $60. Alright, so that's pretty much all you do. But most of the time, 9 times out of 10, they will supply those supplies. And so how you figure that out is just simply ask. When you're doing your walkthrough and you're counting the square feet and trying to get that information for the bid, you simply ask the customer, will you be providing the supplies, or would you like for me to provide them? That's all you do. And then when you also let them know too that if you provide it, then it'll be a fee. Usually once you say that, that'll scare them away. So because you kind of don't want that headache anyway. All right. Now I will tell you that as I clean, I always keep extra trash bags on me, because even when they do supply their trash bags, sometimes you'll let them know and they'll forget to order the stuff, or when they order it, it won't come in time. And so you don't want them to run out of trash bags. You just simply provide them for the customer until their new order comes in. That's just how I go about it. You know, some people don't want to do that. They don't want to spend that extra money, but I'm willing to do that. So I just try to keep extra on hand. Another thing I wanted to talk about in this video is how to find new accounts and how to go about getting it. So recently I just got a new account on my own without the franchise company that I'm with, and I get new accounts in different ways. One time I got one just from going door to door passing out flyers. Another time it was because I was out in the city, and like I tell you, I volunteer a lot, and I met through mutual friends a guy needed the service, and I pretty much got the account like that. So this time, the other way that I was able to get an account was through using a service called Home Advisor, which is a lead generation company. It costs you a fee to get in, and they charge you also per lead. So it can be costly, but if you do have the extra money, it could come in handy, especially if you like residential accounts, because they're very good at getting residential accounts. Not so much with commercial in my area, but it does vary from area to area. Alright, so anyway, with this lead, I'll walk you through the whole process. So with this lead, they sent me the lead, and so I went out to bid on the lead, and it was kind of funny because with the lead generation company, they usually send in that lead to maybe you and one or two other people within your area to bid on. So when I got there, another guy was there too, trying to bid on the account. So once I got there, I pretty much introduced myself, me and my fiance were dressed in our uniform, give them my business card, and just tour the facility. And like I told you, I don't have a laser measure. I can get one from my franchise's office, but I usually just count the tiles. So I counted the tiles, and I multiply length times width to figure out the square footage. And so I walk the entire facility, get the square footage of the building. I try to notate any type of the different types of flooring that are in the building. Just pretty much go through my whole ordeal of trying to get the bidding information. So I took my information, take it home, put it in the bidding software, and then once I get the price, I put the proposal together. Once I put the proposal together, I emailed it over to the client, and I try to make sure that I do proposals. I send them back that same day. And the reason being is, number one, I want to beat out the competition. And number two, I want to stay fresh in their mind. I want them to know who's sending it, because sometimes they might call 15 different people or 10 people, you know what I mean? And you don't want them to forget who's who. So you want to make sure you stay fresh in their mind. So I just like to try to get it to them as fast as possible. All right. And so I sent over the proposal, and it actually took about 3 months for them to finally get back with me and want to enroll with it. You know what I mean? So now 3 months later, they called me back saying that they want to move forward. So within the proposal that I sent is a service agreement. And so if they want to accept the proposal, they just simply sign the service agreement. So when I go back, once they decide they want to move forward with me, we'll do another walkthrough. And when I come for that walkthrough, it won't necessarily be a real walkthrough, because I already walked the facility. I know what they need. But if we need to walk it again just as a refresher, then we do. But I go back there and I let them sign the service agreement, and I also have them. I will fill out a account information form on them, so I will get like all the details, emergency contact, email, all of that type of stuff, and that's pretty much it. And I will make sure they got a business card, and we will move forward from there. Then, if you were a franchise company like I am, then just send that information back to your franchise company. They put it in their system, and then that's it. You pick a start date for the customer, and y'all move forward from there. It's pretty much cut and dry. So don't be intimidated. You know what I mean? Get out there and try it. I mean, and the worst that can happen is you fail and learn from it. You know what I mean? But there's nothing to it, though. I mean, you won't blow the account. If you feel nervous about the situation, then just have one of the people from the franchise company come out with you, and you might get charged a partial fee on it just because they helped you, but at least you got that experience and you was able to close the deal. All right, so you don't want to lose money because you didn't know what you were doing, but at the same time, you don't want to waste money and call them out there if you can pull it off on your own. All right, so just kind of try to stay within your confidence level, I guess, or stay within your means of what you think you can accomplish, and go with it. But make sure you're growing from each mistake and learning, and just trying to keep stepping out that comfort zone until you get comfortable with everything. All right, so I just want to give y'all that, and hopefully that was able to help. And I'll talk to y'all again Monday morning, 7 o'clock. It's AJ Simmons. Thank y'all so much for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. And I'll see y'all or talk to y'all Monday. Thanks.